Hello, everybody, and welcome back into Fantico Coliseum for some more Wild Hounds hockey action. The Wild Hounds and the Sudbury Wolves in their first of two meetings this season. Ryerson gets the net. Bryson was expected to start, but he's feeling unwell at the moment. Ryerson back in goal for the third straight time this year as the Hounds in their dark uniforms at home for the first time this year as they switch for the second half of the season from the light to the dark. And the light on the road, as here's Holmes. He'll feed it ahead for Musty, hit on the wing. Goyot carries it through center. The battle of the dogs here tonight from Toronto. It's the Wolves and the Wild Hounds in their first of two meetings as McCoy sent it into the Sudbury zone. That was iced but outraced. Hounds have control. Cleaver slashed on the play. Penalty coming to Sudbury. Sent around, now McKinley's on it. Still holding on, drops for Woods. Woods looks back to the point for McKinley. Has a lane, he'll shoot. Scores! Tipped in front by Luke Cleaver. No power play needed. 1-0 Toronto. So the Wild Hounds strike early on a beautiful tip in the swap by Luke Cleaver. He's been one of the hottest for Toronto recently. Now Coffey breaks to the net. Can't get it in on goal. Hounds 2-0 so far in this second half, beating Cornwall 6-4 and 5-4 in overtime. Here's Delic to the net. He scores! It got away from one of the Hounds in front. He beats Ryerson to the right post, and this game is tied at 1. Can't expect Ryerson to be amazing forever, and he hasn't been the last few games, averaging giving up 4 goals a game. Here's Owen Carr. He'll drop back to Lash. Cut on the play to Grazia with Delic. Now Lash feeds that back over to Coffey. Toronto back in the zone. There's a good pass. Lash shooting. Glove save. Ranger didn't have enough movement or air time on it. We're halfway through 1, tied at 1. Toronto, the best home team this season, now up to 9-1-1 on the year. Face-off one back, Nicholson down low. Lawson looks out front, couldn't get the shot. Trying to hold on to it. Delk was taken down. Here's Johnson looking for a man in front. Lawson behind the net. Delic got it back from that hit. DeGrazia taken to the boards. Villeneuve has it. And he'll feed that back ahead to Johnson. Here's Johnson on his backhand in front, and it just rolled away from Lodge. Collins in the corner. Heavyweight battle between the Battle of the Dogs. It always is. Hounds and the Wolves here tonight. As here's Lodge trying to feed it over. Side of the net again. That's back to the point. Past everyone and back down. Bouncing in front of Ryerson, but Finnegan picks it up. 5 to go here in a fast-paced first period. Johnson for Lodge. Here's Lodge up the right side as a man with him. Drops. There's the shot, and there wasn't much of an opening there. A good save made by Ranger as he keeps it 1-1. Toronto got the lead on a tip, and moments later off a broken play, Delic got the equalizer as Ryerson was not ready for the bounce, and Hop in front of him can get to the post in time. Pass back, Joseph. Here's McKinley. That high riser off the blocker of Ranger. Azadorian. Trying to get it out was Larmont. Kept in by the Hounds. There's a pass to Joseph. He has a lane in the slot, and he couldn't get the shot away. Now Holmes takes it the other way. Here's Holmes in the Toronto zone. Bumped off the puck. Finnegan with it back. Azadorian stealing it. McKinley bumping his man into the boards. Joseph after his man. There's the chance in front. Fanned on. A good defensive play by Finnegan to get where he needed to be. Sent around the far boards. Here's Anenia. Stolen by Connors. Looking in front. There's the chance. Tipped and stopped. It's in! Ryan McCoy with a second to go in the period gives Toronto the lead back. So the Hounds will go into the locker room with a 2-1 lead after 1. Ryan McCoy a goal in the dying second of the period. That's what happens when you put the puck to the net. Good things happen, and Toronto answers back in the final second of the period to take the lead. Shots a goal in the game, 5-1 Toronto. It's 2-1 Toronto after one. The hits are 7-6 Hounds. Faceoffs 3 apiece, no power plays. 2-1 Toronto after one. Welcome into period 2 here tonight from Fantago Coliseum. We hope you're all enjoying Wild Hounds and the Sudbury Wolves. Toronto has lost 5 of their last 7 games. They're trying to step that up here tonight, up 2-1 currently. Here's Musty to Goyot. He scores! A pretty move, another broken play, and that's 2 goals on 2 shots for the Sudbury Wolves. Ryerson has not been up to strength since he's returned from illness/injury. Here's the pass, McKinley back on it. He has McCoy. Dropped it off, gave it away. Conyon has a break. Here's Conyon and in on Ryerson. He scores! 3 goals on 3 shots for the Sudbury Wolves. This has to be Ryerson's worst start of the season. A 0 save percentage in this game so far. And Sudbury has their first lead tonight as they go back-to-back early here in the second. Here's the draw. One back picked up here. Woods to Cleaver. Here come the Hounds the other way. Cleaver moving in, shooting. Off a stick. Holmes takes it back with Musty. Here come the Wolves. That's given away to Woods. McKinley getting it by and feeding it ahead. That's turned over to Conyon. Musty from behind was pickpocketed. McCoy's inside, playing it to the goal. Bouncing puck as it just slides wide. Has it in front and fanned on. Ryan McCoy thought he had a tap-in. Shots in the game, 6-3 Toronto, and it's 3-2 Wolves. 3 goals on 3 shots for the Sudbury Wolves. Here's the draw. One back picked up by Aninia. He looks up ice and finds DeGrazia. Hit there on the board side. Here's the pass from McKinley. Gave that away to Holmes. Ryerson averaged giving up 4 goals a game since returning. There's a save. His first of the night off the blocker. McKinley looks and plays that ahead to Lash. Alex Lash breaking. He's in. He shoots. No 5-hole there as Ranger keeps it out. 12:23 to go, second period. 3-2 Wolves. As the second half of the season uniforms release. Hounds dark at home and road on the road. Here's Carr. Bishop. DeGrazia. Here's Delic. He'll carry out on the right wing. That fires down back into the Toronto zone. Almost halfway. Hounds down by a goal now. They gave up 2 early this period. Here's Lash holding on, but gave that away to Bishop. Carried out. Here come the Wolves. Villeneuve has a lane up the left side. DeGrazia letting it go. Save. Rebound. Ryerson got across. 3 for 3 this period in saves made. And he has to be as his team is now down 3-2. He gave up 3 goals on the first 3 shots faced. It's been his ugliest night of the year. Face-off 1, here's Collins. Here's Larmand to Farran. Stolen back, Johnson with control. Johnson speed up the left side. Here's Wasson after it. Hit there. Wasson looks down low. Fans on the shot. Looked like he was faking it and passing it over. Larmand hit. And Shears with control for Toronto. Lodge inside. Open pass. Johnson centers it over. One too many passes by the Hounds as they try to keep it in. Azadorian. Bishop. That was almost turned over. Farran taken down. Penalty coming against Toronto. Under 5 to go this period. 3-2 Sudbury in front. Here's the draw. One back controlled by Aninia. To the front. Good save, Ryerson. His best tonight. Pass ahead finds Woods. Woods shorthanded. Breaking. Drop that back for Finnegan. He's in. He shoots. Save made by Ranger. Wasn't enough time to put that in the back of the goal. In come the Wolves the other way on this power play. There's the pass across. Musty shooting right on. And Ryerson makes the save. Plays that down to McCoy. McCoy steps into it and takes off. 40 seconds left on the power play. Toronto, the best shorthanded team in the league. Here's Woods letting it go. But it's right at Ranger, right in his crest. And he holds on to 3:12 remaining in the period. 3-2 Wolves. So here's the face-off to the right side. Now Holmes with control. Here's Joseph with it. Goes for a spin. Now Koinian. Picked up from the left wing and in. Coffey got it back. Feeds that ahead, and Enia has that back. Now Koinian on the right side. Pass out front. Kick save Ryerson. Time running out in the period. Musty stopped as well. There's another chance just sent wide. Ryerson has woken up after giving up 3-on-3. And he's stopped all since. Here's Jackson with it. Pass ahead. That's sent in deep. Hounds look to set it up. Dying seconds of the period. There it came in front, but it was fanned on. We're through 2. The Sudbury Wolves 3. The Toronto Wildhounds 2 through 40 minutes. Shots a goal in the game are 9 apiece, but it's 3-2 Sudbury after 2. Hits 14-9 Toronto. Faceoffs 8-6 Sudbury. The Wolves 0 for 1 on the power play. 3-2 Wolves after 2. Welcome into the third period. Toronto has work to do, down by a goal. Here at home, the best home record this season, 9-1-1. Draw picked up. Woods gave that away. And a penalty coming early here in the third to Toronto, just 33 seconds into the period. Slashing will be the call. Face off left side of the Toronto goal here. One back picked up by Ania. Finnegan looking ahead. He'll dish off for McKinley. McKinley to the middle of the ice. Trying to play that back over. Too much passing by the Hounds. Now McCoy takes it. Short-handed. Lets it go, and a good shoulder save made by Ranger as that goes up into the seats, and maybe it actually ramped off a stick in front. You know McCoy can let it go, and if you give him space, he'll make you pay. Faceoffs 9-7 Sudbury. Now 10-7 as they take this one. Villeneuve gets it out of his own end, has DeGrazia on the right side in it. Feeding it around the far boards. Toronto picks that up on the steal. Joseph for Toronto sends it in to the Sudbury zone. Here's Ania being chased by Coffey. Here's Holmes with it for Villeneuve. Drop back Delic, 2-on-1. DeGrazia with Delic. Delic in front. Good save made by Ryerson. Out of the box comes helping Luke Cleaver as they kill off the penalty. A good save right at the end of it by Ryerson. Cleaver hitting his man in the corner. Toronto, both their goals came in the first. They took the 2-1 edge back in the final second of the first period. They had no goals in the second, and here we are in the third. They trail 3-2. Ania to the front. Good save, Ryerson. Fed ahead, and here goes Owen Carr. Carr the other way, looking for reinforcements. Carr whining. He shoots through traffic in front, and that was turned over. Stolen back by the Hounds here. It's Carr again. Carr's on it. He scores! What a power move to the net by Owen Carr. And this game is tied again, 3-3. So the Hounds tie it up here in the third period at 3 apiece. Owen Carr the goal unassisted. Here's McKinley. He'll bring it in, but that's offside against Toronto. So the Hounds finally score again since the last second of the first period. It's been a very tight game. The shot's 11-10 Toronto, but it's 3-all. Here's the draw. And we know Sudbury's one of the best offensive teams in the league. It's shown here tonight as they have beat Ryerson. Well, they beat them 3 on the first 3 shots. Here's McCoy on the steal. Ryan McCoy's on it. McCoy to the net. He scores! What a goal! Ryan McCoy puts his team back in front with his second tonight. 4-3 Toronto. 2 goals this period has Toronto in front, 4-3. McCoy with his second of the night. Wood sends it in. Cleaver after the chip and chase. Holmes has it. Wood's pressuring down low. McCoy's with him. Digging it out of there. Musty won the battle. Here's Koinian. to Goyot. Hounds will look to change soon. Finnegan to Cleaver, up for McCoy. He has 2 goals tonight, looking for his first Hattie of the year. McCoy shoots. Good block. Here's Woods back across, and it just missed Cleaver at the side door. Poignant. Collins ahead. Here's Goyot back in with Musty to the goal. Good save made by Ryerson. Sent down for Finnegan, he has Woods. Woods middle of the ice, that finds McCoy. A good chip pass and tight. McCoy breaking, trying to get it to the goal, and lost traction there. Goyot to Musty on the right wing. Back over to Coignan. 5 to go here in the third period. It is 4-3 Toronto. Pass off the boards and in, and this will go for icing. 4:24 remaining here in the third. Toronto 4, Sudbury 3. Hounds have definitely played the better third, but Ryerson's had to be sharp in the net regardless since the 3 goals. Bishop blockered away by Ryerson. DeGrazia trying to get it to the goal. Stolen back by the Hounds. Finnegan is there, and he'll just send it right back in and just wide of the net. Bishop has it. He's hit in the corner by Lawson. Collins with it down low. Lodge on the steal. Centered it, but a fan on as Ranger got over before it could be tapped in. Bishop. McCoy's after him. Here's Bishop moving it. Lawson kept it in. He has McCoy. Pass down low. They score! First hat trick this season by Ryan McCoy. 5-3 Hounds. Let the rats fly, they say here in Toronto. It's 5-3 Hounds. Draw 1, Nicholson ahead to Lash. Lash breaking. Lash to the net. He has Coffey. Backhander. Testing Ranger. And he elects to hold on. 50 seconds to go. 5-3 Toronto. A 3-goal third period here tonight. Ryan McCoy with a hat trick on the night. He's sparking up as here's Nicholson shooting. Looked for the blocker label there. Lash has it. Fakes. Shoots. Put it towards the net. That almost handcuffed Ranger. Hit there in the corner. Coffey with Carr. Passing down low. Bishop has it. Turned it over. Carr in front. That just missed Lash. Comes out of the zone. DeGrazia stolen back by Lash. 30 seconds. He's taken down. Looked at the official Collins. And now Collins up the left side of Villanova. Empty net for Sudbury. Pass comes out front. Off the post. Coffey to Lash. Up for Owen Carr. Carr racing to it. Carr to the empty net. He scores. 6-3. So it's 6-3. Wild Hounds. Owen Carr with his second of the night. Here's Holmes with it. Fed ahead to Goyot. Stolen back. Here go the Hounds again. Samuel Connors this time. Connors looks back for Penter. Pass a bad one. That was Shears trying to find it. Doesn't matter. Hounds win it. 6-3. Ryan McCoy with his first hat trick of the season. Led by Ryerson as well. He gave up 3 on his first 3 and then backstopped the rest of the way. So the Hounds get away with the 2 points tonight. A 4-goal third period for them, down 3-2 coming into the third. They hadn't scored since the first. Ryerson backstops them the other 10 shots on goal in the game, and they win it 6-3. They'll see Sudbury back in Sudbury tomorrow night.